neighborhood. Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw says the gunman wore a bulletproof vest and carried an AR-type rifle.
At this point, we don't see a connection to any of the victims and the shooter, so we're still trying to piece it together and figure it all out.
On the heels of the Supreme Court's ruling ending affirmative action admissions policies at colleges and universities, Harvard, one of the schools involved in the case, now faces a complaint about legacy admissions, preferences for children of alumni and donors. Lawyer Michael Kippings is leading that case.
With the Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights, challenging Harvard's admission policy of offering preferential treatment to applicants who have family ties to Harvard donors and alumni, who are overwhelmingly white.
One person died, 3 others were injured after a shooting on Monday night in Roanoke Rapids that happened near a Food Lion. Jeremy Motley of Weldon has been identified as the victim. UNC Health in Chapel Hill has become one of the nation's top children's hospitals. Dr. Stephanie Davis told NCN News about the work the hospital puts into the pediatric division.
We have recruited and more than doubled the size of children's specialists here at UNC.
Buc-ee's could be building its first North Carolina location in Alamance County. Mebane, the town mayor, Ed Hooks, says
it is destined to be or planned to be the largest Buc-ee's that's ever been built.
You're listening to NCN News.
It's easy for a kid struggling with mental health to shut down and keep the hurt inside, especially if they're told feeling sad is just being dramatic and worrying is all in their head. Let's help our children and teens open up. Let's show them that they've got people on their side and resources to help them feel better. Let's show them that we hear them, we see them, and we're open to care. Visit ncdhhs.gov/open-to-care to learn more.
Did you know Atlantic hurricane season runs through November? From gathering necessary supplies to planning an evacuation route, now is the time to make sure you and your family are prepared. And if a storm damages our electric system, local public power providers are ready to respond and restore power quickly and safely. As a public power customer, you benefit from having an electricity provider that restores power faster than other providers do. Visit electricities.com for storm preparation tips and resources.
A trooper with the North Carolina State Highway Patrol collapsed on Monday due to a heat-related illness, and witnesses used his radio to call for help. It happened in the Wake County town of Knightdale. The trooper was transported to a local medical center and is in good condition. Another 4th of July means another round of competitive hot dog eating.
Every year, eaters try to put away an astonishing number of hot dogs at Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest on Coney Island in Brooklyn, New York.
It's just incredible, year after year after year, and he's not slowing down.
That from ESPN last year. Speaking of hot dog connoisseur Joey Chestnut, who claimed his 15th victory last year, but in 2021 set a record of 76 hot dogs and buns. At Monday's weigh-in,
a lot of humidity tomorrow, very likely. Can you break it?
I'm going to be sweating. It's not going to be pretty, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to get those dogs down, and I'll be making a run for the record.
Matt Piper, CBS News, New York.
Now this.
From the Southern Farm Network, I'm Mike Davis. The American Farm Bureau recently held the first Ag Connect Her event to inspire women in agricultural leadership. Sean Wood is Western Region Representative on the Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Committee and an Arizona farmer. She served as the MC for the first event.
We're super excited to launch this new Ag Connect Music, WCAB, and leadership throughout the country with leaders that really set an example, who are willing to reach out, willing to share their experiences.
Wood says it's all about women lifting up other women.
Just kind of this executive level, tremendous women in these leadership roles that have these journeys and experiences and knowledge, and they're willing to give back and share to help develop and inspire other women. The idea is that we're better when we share with those around us. And our next event will be September 5th, and it'll be held at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm Mike Davis.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
590 AM, WCAB Rutherford, translating on W265, DW 100.9, is now Classic 101.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Your classic 101 forecast. If you plan to be doing any type of yard work, wear light colored clothing, make sure you stay completely hydrated, and do your work early in the morning when the temperatures are cooler. Today through Thursday, looking for highs around 90 to 95 degrees with a heat index pushing it near 100 degrees. And there is a chance of possibly showers and thunderstorms each day, and some of those thunderstorms could be severe. Looking for overnight lows around 70 to 75 degrees. And then for Friday, partly cloudy, chance of showers and thunderstorms, again with highs around 90 degrees. That is your classic 101 forecast. And Lou Gillum in the Blue Room on this 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Stay with us all day long. We've got some great music, whether you're at work or you're off today, cookouts today, fireworks this evening. Make sure you take us with us, and we're going to keep you completely entertained. 69 degrees right now and partly cloudy skies.
On June 10, 1881, Bill Leonard and Harry Head, two of the Benson stage robbers, were killed by the Hazlitt brothers. So how did that affect the Earp brothers? At the time, Wyatt Earp was in Tombstone, Arizona, and he had his eyes on the position of town sheriff that was currently held by John Behan. What Wyatt needed was something dramatic to impress the voters. When the Benson stage was robbed and John Behan wasn't able to capture the robbers, Wyatt saw his opportunity. He knew if he could bring in the robbers, it would mean victory on Election Day. Wyatt was sure that Ike Clanton knew the robbers, so Wyatt talked Ike into luring his friends somewhere where Wyatt could capture them. In turn, Wyatt would give Ike the $1,200 per head reward. The plan was a good one, but there were two problems. First, the robbers were killed before Wyatt could apprehend them. Two were shot by the Hazlitt brothers, and the third by Mexicans in ambush. And the second problem was that word got out that Ike had agreed to drop the dime on his friends. Although he didn't tell anyone about the agreement, Ike Clanton was sure the loudmouth was Wyatt Earp. As a result, Ike started going around Tombstone saying he was going to kill Wyatt Earp for lying about him. And as things started progressing toward the OK Corral shootout, Ike Clanton was constantly stirring up the pot. It's interesting to note that although Ike Clanton was at the location of the OK Corral shootout, when the shooting started, he bugged out. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Behind some strong defense, clutch pitching, and a booming offense, this 2023 Brave squad is reminding the league who they are. The 1-2 from Strider. Take a hike, swung on and missed at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and Spencer is locked in. Tonight, don't miss Ronald Acuna and the Atlanta Braves as they face off against the Minnesota Twins, live from Truist Park in Atlanta. Braves Radio goes on the air at 6:05 Eastern, 5:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
Compassion, commitment, and professionalism. These are the qualities family members need at a time of sorrow. That's why families in Rutherford County turn to Harrelson Funeral Home. The professional staff at Harrelson Funeral Home in Forest City understands your sadness, your loneliness, and your need for guidance. You'll know when you turn to Harrelson Funeral Home that your deepest concerns will be felt. You need someone to listen and guide you through the process of planning a funeral. That's why you need Harrelson Funeral Home. To make it easier on you at that difficult time, plan early for services you'll want for your loved ones. Call Harrelson Funeral Home today. That phone number is 657-6383. See why Harrelson Funeral Home is the choice for you. 1251 Highway 221A, Forest City.
5 minutes past 7 o'clock. We start the call-around report with the Sheriff's Department, and we have Officer King with us this morning. Good morning, Officer King.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing just fine.
What you got to report this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 215 calls for service. There are currently 179 people incarcerated, and there were 9 arrests processed in the jail. Just one incident report this morning. Shannon Butler from Chase High Road reported a felony larceny and larceny of a motor vehicle. On our arrest reports, Jordan McDowell from Ledbetter Road in Spindale was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor. No bond listed at this time. And Jesse Burham from Piney Mountain Church Road in Ellenboro was served with a felony probation violation and 5 counts of failure to appear. Received a $12,500 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King, that sounds good. It sounds like it was a little slow night last night, but we still got today to get through with this holiday.
I think the storm made up for the rest of it.
Yeah, but tonight's going to be fireworks night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be busy. You take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, speaking of the fireworks, the July 4th fireworks, the only place I have is Columbus, Main Street. That's the only place I have on my list. Or, of course, in my neighborhood, somebody's always setting them off, so you could probably come down Spindale Street and find some. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Jessica's with us this morning. She has a report from 911. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. What you got to report this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communication Center has processed 800 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 60 EMS calls. Sheriff's Office had 215, Forest City 137, Lake Lure 19, Rutherford 44, Spindale 80. Fire calls, Bills Creek responded to a structure fire assisted by Green Hill, Lake Lure, and Chingaholla. Bostic responded to a power line fire, also a structure fire assisted by Cherry Mountain, Forest City, and Hudlow. Cliffside responded to 3 power line fires. Ellenboro responded to a structure fire assisted by Bostic, Cherry Mountain, and Forest City. Forest City responded to a fire alarm, a power line fire, and a motor vehicle accident. Green Hill responded to 2 power line fires. Lake Lure responded to a fire alarm, power line fire, and a fire alarm. Rutherfordton responded to 3 power line fires and a fire alarm. Sandy Mush responded to 3 power line fires, fire alarm, and a structure fire assisted by Cliffside, Sandy Mush, and Ellenboro. And SDO responded to a fire alarm, a brush fire, power line fire, and a structure fire assisted by Forest City, Sandy Mush, and Cliffside. And that's all we've got.
A lot of that sounds like storm damage, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right off the top of your head, Jessica, and you've been doing this for a long time, and I commend you for that. What was the most calls that you've answered in a night? Just maybe off the top of your head. Over 200?
Probably so.
Yeah,
You get multiple calls on the same incident sometimes.
Yeah, I can understand that, yeah. Well, Jessica, I hope y'all do have a slow day today, and you have a good day.
You too.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous!
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course! They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
And from 911, we go to the SDO area and check in with Ruby Taylor this morning. Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
Did you lose power yesterday during that storm?
No.
That's good. What do you got to report this morning?
Well, they had several calls. I don't remember all of them, but they were busy. On my birthday, I got Cody Ezel, Michael Cole, Tyler Johnson, and Riley Sisk having birthdays today, and hope they have a nice day. And the signs are in the lakes today and going to the lakes tomorrow, and that's all I got.
All righty, Ruby. You have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. We'll check in with Chris Melton right after this.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Well, I want to say a big good morning to Chris Melton. Good morning, Chris. He's got the report from Chimney Rock. How are you this morning?
Doing good. How are you?
We're doing good. What you got to report this morning?
Man, we were busy yesterday. Had a bunch of storms roll in. We ran a mutual aid fire with structure fire with Bill Creek. It didn't turn out to be much of anything. Lakeville and Fairfield ran a couple of crews down. Lakeville ran a missing persons report and several other trees down. And Chimney Rock ran a missing person report as well. And that's it on the call report.
Is that the same person with both places, or?
It was.
Okay, all righty. Well, Chris, you have a great day today, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You'll have a great day as well.
All righty, bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Well, someone that I've not talked to in a while. Well, he did come by the station one day. Good morning to you, Steve Ernest. How are you?
I'm doing well. I hope you are.
We are. Good. I am.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. It's good to hear from you. It's been a while,
yes,
and I think we were off the air for about 3 years. I moved to a different job site in a different county, and we talked about doing this for a while, and now we finally, I guess, pulled the plug on it, and we're doing it.
Now, where are you working now?
Okay, Tryon Equestrian Center.
Uh-huh.
And I got a call from Todd maybe about 3 weeks ago, and he said, "Hey, are you still interested? Because we've been talking about doing this." And so we went ahead and just decided to do it. And so we're looking forward to talking about all the things that are going on in our neck of the woods. Now that I understand there's going to be a more signal towards Polk County.
Mm-hmm.
So so that's kind of cool. So we're very excited about what's going on over here, because there's a lot of free stuff over at the Equestrian Center that we like to promote. We're trying to get people interested in what's going on with the in the equestrian world. So we got free concerts, lots of free entertainment for the kids, bounce houses. There's this bubble guy. They gets this bubble machine out and thousands of bubbles up in the air, and I see adults jumping into them too, by the way. And I won't call nobody out. I will not call anybody out right now. Maybe later we'll do a little blackmail, kind of thing.
I think I got it.
Yeah. So we got this today. There's a pony parade. I believe it's 8 a.m. Beginning at 8 a.m., but there's all kinds of activities during the day. But the focus today is on the ponies and the little kids riding the ponies, and that's always cute to watch them. The entertainment's good, but the competition's good. But these kids are just really big smiles on their faces, and just doing their walks and stuff and their jumps and all that. And so they're having a blast. one day they'll be Olympians, just like some of the people that come out to compete with us. This weekend we got. And let me know if I talk too long. We got a Band of Oz coming out, a very well-renowned band in the Southeast. Beach theme music will be on tap, and that's Friday and Saturday. And Friday we got a country or a low country boil feature, and but Saturday's the big day. 6 to 8 is where all the entertainment, the free entertainment you'll find. We don't charge parking yet. We're not doing that. So just come out and see what it's all about. It won't cost you anything. We're real excited to provide that to the community, and that's all counties. If you're within driving distance, come on out and enjoy the entertainment that we got to offer. So we're certainly really. There's a lot of employees that are just awestruck by the moment. A lot of people work there because of the entertainment feature as well. Yeah, we had a lot of Robeson County employees there. Maybe I would say more than Polk County. I think it's a bigger county and got more of a workforce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, potential there.
Well, answer me this question.
Sure.
You always had the most beautiful roses. Are you still doing your roses?
I am. These days I'm doing roses and daylilies. Daylilies are more, this is the perfect zone for daylilies. And it's they call it the perfect perennial, so they're easy to grow. As I get older, maybe I want to do less work with the roses, but I do have several roses I've kept. Some not, that didn't perform well in this zone. So you get a little trial and error there, but there's a lot of keepers in there for me. And so I'm in particular, if you want a great climbing rose, teasing Georgia, and still get that David Austin English rose form, that I highly recommend the teasing Georgia climbing rose. It's yellow and it's just beautiful. Now I have to say, oops, there goes one of those pellet woodpeckers flying over me. So I would say that in this zone, that's number one for me. The teasing rose, teasing Georgia climbing rose. I was going to say that the Japanese beetles, love yellow. So that's the only negative drawback. You gotta, do whatever needs to be done with the Japanese beetles.
Okay.
They're coming out in force. I think I've taken care of that for now.
Well, Steve, it's so good to have you back on the report again.
Oh, it's good to be here, and I'm looking forward to a long talking relationship with you guys. It was fun before, and I hope that we'll continue to do that.
All right, Steve, you have a good day today, and be careful and don't get into a bubble and not able to get out of it.
There you go.
If you happen to do it.
Yeah, I'm not one of those, right?
Okay. Have a good one, Steve. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
You will always save money when you shop at the Drop-In Food Store. This month, get a Monster Drink 16-ounce, 2 for $5. Limited edition Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop can, $1.59 or 2 for $3. 28-ounce Body Armor Drink, buy 2, get 1 free. And now at the Drop-In Food Store, get their lunch special, everyone's favorite, the breast box with 6 wedges and a roll for only $4.99. Eat good, save money, only at the Drop-In Food Store. Your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
It's 19 minutes past 7 o'clock. If you have to be at work at 7:30, you got about 11 minutes. If not, just kick back and stay with us all day long. Great music all day long. And right now we're going to talk to Devern Upton. Good morning, Devern.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Happy 4th of July.
And happy 4th of July to you. What's happening in your end of the world?
Well, we had a temperature of 69 degrees. Fire department assisted Eleanor with a structure fire, and then they responded to a tree down. And don't forget to go by Bostic Forest, and she has a great sale on candles, 50% off, and ferns are $10. And stop by Whistle Stop Bakery and get your bakery items for today. And take the kids out to the park there in Bostic and let them enjoy that. And hope everyone has a happy 4th of July.
Devern, you too, and just be careful and just have a great day today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Well, unable to reach Robbie this morning, and so far we're not getting Sue Price, so we'll head on to Shingle Hollow and see if we can get in touch with Tina White right after this.
Behind some strong defense, clutch pitching, and a booming offense, this 2023 Brave squad is reminding the league who they are. The 1-2 from Strider. Take a hike, swung on and missed at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and Spencer is locked in. Tonight, don't miss Ronald Acuna and the Atlanta Braves as they face off against the Minnesota Twins, live from Truist Park in Atlanta. Braves Radio goes on the air at 6:05 Eastern, 5:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
Well, yes, Sue is home. Good morning, Sue Price.
Good morning, Liz.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What you got going down your end of the world?
What?
What you got going down in your end of the world?
Well, I hadn't heard anything. I don't know if the fire department said anything or not. They didn't call.
I think most of the calls that they made yesterday was storm-related, with trees down, power lines down, so I think everybody was pretty busy with that.
Well, I heard they had a bad storm up that way. We got some thunder, but we never did get any rain.
We got thunder, we got lightning, we got rain, and I think there was some hail in it, and somebody's car alarm went off because of it.
Oh, goodness.
Not mine, but somebody in our neighborhood did.
Well, let's see. I have on my first broad calendar, that's the only birthdays I have one for Albert Petty, and I have an anniversary for Claude and Frankie Hudson, Clyde and Frankie Hudson. So we hope those folks will have a good day on this 4th of July. And so far, that's the only ones I have. It's just not a lot going on over this way. We're getting ready for a nice day, and hope everybody will have a good 4th and be safe.
And behave.
And behave.
That's right, they behave.
That may be asking too much. But I hope you'll have a good day, Lou.
You too, Sue, and be careful if you do go out, because there could possibly more storms today, but...
Okay.
All right. Have a good 4th of July.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Make sure you stop by the drop-in for these daily specials. You know, you always get a delicious breakfast biscuits and gravy, and then at lunchtime, go back for that chicken strip snack. They're fried chicken, and I love their potato wedges. You can get a roll and your choice of dipping sauces, and they're introducing 2 new items. They've got a chicken cordon bleu. These are chicken cordon bleu bites, or you can get the 8-count sour cream and chive potato tots. And don't forget to pick up that Dale Earnhardt 16-ounce sun drop for only 99 cents. The Drop-In is your hometown convenience store serving Rutherford County since 1981. And make sure you drop in at the Drop-In on the Bostic Sunshine Highway. The Drop-In. Come on, drop in.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
We are in the Shingle Hollow area checking in with Miss Tina White this morning. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. That's right. Land of the free and home of the brave.
That's right. It's so good to hear your voice this morning, Lou.
Oh, thank you.
I love hearing you and talking with you.
Oh, thank you. I do love to talk to you, too.
Up here in Shingle Hollow this morning, it is 69 degrees, and it's cloudy out there right now, but I thought I saw the sun trying to peek over, and then it clouded back up. The fire department assisted Bills Creek yesterday with a house fire. Lightning struck a house, had minor damage done. Thank you, firemen. Thank you to every firefighter listening out there. You're just so appreciated. You're needed, and thank you.
And that includes the paid ones and the volunteers.
Yes, everyone.
Everyone. Even the wives, they have to put up with them going out. All hours of the night.
That is so true. Yes, thank you, wives.
Yes.
For letting them, and husbands.
Yeah.
We have some women firefighters out there, too.
Yes, we do.
So this Friday, July 7th, up at the White House Community Clubhouse, there's going to be some country music starting around 7 p.m., and Scott Haggart, who is Merle Haggard's son, is going to be there playing a little. They're also going to have barbecue for sale for $10 a plate. So just come on out. Plan on being there to enjoy that. And Kevin Lovelace is doing another concealed handgun permit course. Now, didn't you take one with Kevin too, Lou?
Yes, I did. He started calling me Ma Barker. Because when when you had to get up and shoot your 10 rounds, he started calling me Ma Barker because I fired them off as fast as I could do it.
Yeah, got it over with, Ma Barker.
Yes, I did.
She's a pretty tough lady, Lou, Ma Barker.
I know.
Well, he's having another course, and it's, of course, it's the required course that will help you to apply for your North Carolina concealed handgun carry permit. And it covers safety and marksmanship, fundamentals, and legal issues. The handguns will also be available if you don't have your own to bring. And the cost of the course is $60. And you can contact Kevin Lovelace at 828-429-7476 if you need any more information. It's going to be July 15th, 8 a.m. at the American Legion Post 74. And that is the old Green Hill School on 6474. There will also be food and drinks available for purchase during the class.
Yes.
He's a great instructor, just a good teacher. Call 429-7476. And I think that's all I've got right now, Lou. Nothing else crazy going on up here, except we have had a few things get stolen in the area, like weed eaters and leaf blowers and tools. So keep your stuff locked out and watch out. You know, we've got good neighbors around here who look out for each other. I thank God for my neighbors, and just being a community and looking out for each other, that's what it's about. And I guess security systems.
Well,
things up.
In the past there used to be they were called community watch programs where people watched the neighborhoods. You could tell your neighbor you were going out of town and everybody looked after everybody's house. But guess what? These days you don't know who your neighbor is because sometimes they move into a house they're there until the rent's due. And you don't tell them anything.
Right. I thank God for the neighbors I do have. I have the newest neighbor, I guess it's been 2 or 3 years ago when they moved in because a lady passed away, but the neighbors that I have, we communicate and we look out for each other. So I'm thankful. But, as a lot of people in Rutherford County age and their homes are sold, and people decide to move, and they sell their homes, and you've got new people coming in. Like you said, you don't know who you can trust, or if you can even talk to them. Not have busy lifestyles that you really don't have time to talk.
That's true.
Know your neighbor. That's a good idea. Just reach out if you can.
I got a good neighbor too. He cuts my grass. He's there if I have to need somebody to go check on Mama. If I get stuck here longer than I need to be, he'll go help Rocky. If Rocky needs any help, he helps look after Mama. She happens to get outside and gets walking a little further than she needs to go. And, you know, Tony's a real good guy. I really do like him.
It's a blessing to have good neighbors, and I have a good father-in-law who likes to mow grass and does a wonderful job. So I'm telling you, it's good to have good neighbors.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thankful to be in Small Town Friendly on this birthday of America. I hope everyone has a safe 4th and a very blessed one, and I will talk to you later.
All right, you take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
We're up in Union Mills now, checking in with a lady who sees on, knows on. She don't know, she'll make it up. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you on this terrific Tuesday morning?
I'm terrific.
That's good. Glad. It's good to hear you.
It was good to hear you, too.
I miss not talking to you.
Well, I'm here, and you know where I live.
I know, you're there. You're in the background.
Mm-hmm.
and it's good that Steve's back on.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him and his pretty flowers.
Oh, yeah. He used to post them on the internet a lot. And Jim would, sometimes he'd print them off and hang them up somewhere. I mean, they're beautiful flowers.
Yeah, that's good that he has to know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today, but in ways of announcements. Friday, July the 7th, 6 p.m., hot dog meal at the Union Mills Learning Center. The cost is $6, 7 p.m., Jordan River Band to be performing. There's no admission, but they do have a tip jar for the band, and that's all I know of going on up here on this 4th of July. How's your mother doing?
She has days that are better than others.
Yeah, well...
Dementia's not easy to deal with.
No, ma'am, it's not. It surely ain't.
And anybody that's out there that has a family member that has dementia knows what I'm talking about.
That's right. It's not easy. That's right.
But I've got Rocky, and Rocky
takes care of her.
Yeah, he watches her during the day while I'm here, and then when I go home, I give him the break. He puts on his headphones, gets on his computer, and then it's mine. Then we both. Well, she'll go. She knows when to go to bed. I mean, she'll go to bed when it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
And he stays up during the night, and
well, that's good.
A good part of the night playing on his computer, so he can hear. And of course, I don't sleep deep anyway, so I hear if she gets up.
That's me. I ain't never been a deep sleeper. Any out of the ordinary noise wakes me up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let the power go off and my fan go up, I'm wide awake.
You're talking about storms. There's been several storms around here, and we've had the thunder and a little bit of wind, not much, but not even enough rain to wet the ground.
If you'd been at your daughter's house yesterday, you'd have seen what a storm was.
Yeah, she said it was really bad, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I know we went up to Lake Lure, what night was it, Saturday night, that they had fireworks, and they had a bad storm up there. It had already ended time we was going up there, but there was tree limbs and debris and stuff like that all in the road, and it was terrible.
Well, I had to go to Shelby yesterday to the doctor's office, and we were coming back, and Rocky said we're running into a severe thunderstorm, and we pulled onto Ballpark Road, got out of the car, got in the house, and we were in the house about 3 minutes, and that's when the rain hit.
And the bottom fell out. Well, at least you got in the house, so that was good.
Yeah.
But I don't like storms like that. They're dangerous.
I hate being on the road driving in one like that.
Oh, I know it. You can't hardly see. That's right. And you don't know what the person in front of you or behind you's going to do. And, it's aggravating. Yeah. But we hope everybody has a good, safe holiday today and enjoy it. And I guess you better go to Ellenborough and check on Luther Sweet Thing and see if he's got his coffee and his biscuit and his fireworks ready and all that.
All righty, Brenda. You got your fireworks ready?
No, I'm going to go down to Mooresboro at the old school down there, and that's what we got planned, and see fireworks down there.
Oh, well, you're firecracker enough.
That's right.
That's right.
You have a good one.
You too, Brenda.
Catch you later.
Righty.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
And we're making our last stop. We're in Ellenborough. Good morning, Luther Gilligan. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing great down here. Having a good time. You ought to be here.
Oh, what do you got planned today in Ellenborough?
Not a whole lot going on here. We just got our flags to fly, and that's the biggest thing we're going to have going on down here today. Everybody's just taking the day off.
Don't blame them one bit. I came through Ellenborough yesterday on my way back from Shelby.
Well, you should stop and see me.
Well, I started to, but that storm was coming up, and I wanted to get home.
Yeah, I can understand. We got a good rain. Out of that.
We got thunder, lightning, hail, and rain.
Yeah, somebody got. I thought some people this morning, last night, they had some hail out of it. I don't think I seen any hail at my house though, but which is good. But it got over. Good refreshing rain, cleared the sky there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to have quiet down here this morning. Not a whole lot happening. Traffic's light. Nobody moves very much. Just going to see the fire department. They had, well, let's see what they had. They had 2 medical calls. They went down a 60, 70 medical call. Then they had one stove on fire up here. And other than that, they're quiet enough going on with them this morning. They're just enjoying a cup of coffee. If nothing else happened down here, you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time.
All righty, Luther. You too. You have a good day.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, that's it. We missed out on a couple of calls this morning. No answer, but that's okay. You know the news from Rutherford all the way down to Ellenborough. And now you know what's happening around Rutherford County on the station that keeps you informed what's going on around Rutherford County. We are 100.9 FM, 590 AM, Classic 101. 22 minutes before 8 o'clock, and we'll open the phone lines for birthdays and or anniversaries at 287-3356. If you got a birthday or anniversary today, you can call, let us know, and we'll hopefully celebrate with you. That weather forecast for today is pretty much like it has been for the past few days. We got a chance of maybe showers, maybe thunderstorms. And remember, with this heat, some of those thunderstorms could be like they were yesterday. They could be severe. So do make sure that you're close to the house where you can get inside or at least get indoors somewhere safe due to that hot lightning. There's a lot of hot lightning yesterday. A lot of trees down, limbs down, power lines down. And remember, if you see a power line down, do not go near it. Back away from it as quickly as you possibly can and call 911. We're at 69 degrees right now. Yesterday we got up to a high of around 95 degrees. And with that heat index, looking for temperatures around 100. If you do plan to be doing some yard work today, you want to do some stuff, well, George is open. I just looked, the gates are open. And you can go by Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply and pick up whatever it is you need to do any handiwork that you want to do around the house. Your garden, your flower bed, whatever you want to do. George has got the gates open, and he's ready.
Nothing hurts my mom, but she showed anyway. She'd always say, you do what you need to do to take care of yourself. But she thought that meant she had to do it on her own. We were trained to help others, but there's strength in finding help for yourself, too. We're in this together. Even the toughest of us might not know where to go to get a little support.
Encourage women who have served to learn more about the VA care and benefits they've earned.
The VA Women Veterans Call Center connects veterans with personalized information on VA services that can make a difference. Call 1-855-VA-WOMEN or visit www.womenshealth.va.gov. 1-855-VA-WOMEN or visit www.womenshealth.va.gov.
Well, if you missed that game last night, the Braves beat the Cleveland Indians. Not the Indians anymore, they're the Guardians. Braves beat the Guardians last night, 4-2. We've got Braves baseball coming up tonight. Airtime will be 5:55 for that pregame show. First pitch will be around 7:10, Braves and Cleveland. And you can hear that game right here on Classic 101. 69 degrees, cloudy skies at WCAB. Birthdays and anniversaries. If you have a birthday or an anniversary today, you can call it in now at 287-3356, and you can win a cupcake from the Whistle Stop Bakery. I've heard a lot of folks bragging about the cupcakes they've gotten at the Whistle Stop Bakery. One lady called and said she got a red velvet and said it was delicious. So if you got a birthday or anniversary, you can call those in now.
Behind some strong defense, clutch pitching, and a booming offense, this 2023 Brave squad is reminding the league who they are. The 1-2 from Strider. Take a hike, swung on and missed at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and Spencer is locked in. Tonight, don't miss Ronald Acuna and the Atlanta Braves as they face off against the Minnesota Twins, live from Truist Park in Atlanta. Braves Radio goes on the air at 6:05 Eastern, 5:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
Nothing hurts my mom, that she showed anyway. She'd always say, you do what you need to do to take care of yourself. But she thought that meant she had to do it on her own. We were trained to help others, but there's strength in finding help for yourself too. We're in this together. Even the toughest of us might not know where to go to get a little support.
Encourage women who have served to learn more about the VA care and benefits they've earned. The VA Women Veterans Call Center connects veterans with personalized information on VA services that can make a difference. Call 1-855-VA-WOMEN or visit www.womenshealth.va.gov. 1-855-VA-WOMEN or visit www.womenshealth.va.gov.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Well, it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we always call Jay's Discount Grocery and talk to Rick. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Well, Independence Day, what else could be good? You know, it's everything.
And you're open for business today, correct?
All day long.
Well, hot diggity dog. What you got for the specials today?
Well, we still got some T-bone steaks we're running on special. Got some produce that came in yesterday. We got some more out this morning. Listen, everything's special today.
Even you.
Yeah, even me.
Even you. You've been special to me for the 30-something years I've known you.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Well, Rick, anything else good you want to tell us about?
Well, if you want to save money, got to come down to Jay's and look for the big red J. You'll find us on Oak Street. So.
Well, you know, I remember one remote we did, and we always walk through the store because we always say you never what you're going to find at Jay's Discount Grocery, and we found Tar Heel Pop-Tarts.
We sure did.
And never seen them again.
Nope, never. You know, you find it one time, you may never see it again.
So you better get it right then.
Yep.
Rick, y'all have a good day today, and how long are you going to be open today?
We'll be open all day today.
All day today. All righty, Rick. You have a good day today, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yes, sir. Y'all come visit.
All righty. Bye-bye. Well, that's Rick Hauser at Jay's Discount Grocery on Oak Street in Forest City. If you want to save money, go to Jay's.
Spring in the South means the return of Atlanta Braves baseball. There's a liner out toward center field. It will lay down. Here comes Ronald. Braves win it. This loaded-up squad is ready to make another run at the crown. But the road to the Fall Classic starts in Florida. Swung on, hammered to deep center. Home run. So be here for every huge spring training game as the 2023 Braves load up for another huge season right here on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
All right, let's bring the band in, guys. Well, celebrating birthdays today, Jeff Dimsdale celebrating a birthday today. Riley McDowell celebrated a birthday. Allison McCraw celebrated a birthday. Herbert and Dextra Street, they celebrated a wedding anniversary. So happy birthday to all these folks, and happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Street. And you know, Granny's Bakery has delicious sub sandwiches, those delicious daylight donuts made fresh at Granny's. And you know, if you're trying to lose weight and you want to get away from the bread, well, you know, that whole wheat bread is good, but if you're completely getting away from the bread, have your sub sandwich as a salad. That's the way I do it. And those salads are and you can even get egg on your salad. They've got egg. You can get deviled egg on your salad. So go by Granny's Bakery. They're closed today. They'll be open tomorrow. And you can have a donut for breakfast, but not if you're on a diet. You can have a sub sandwich or a salad for lunch and again for dinner. That's Granny's Bakery on Main Street in Spindale. Happy birthday and or happy anniversary if you didn't get your birthday or anniversary called in today. And one more time, Herbert and Dextra Street celebrating an anniversary. Allison McCraw, Jeff Dimsdale, and Riley McDowell all celebrated birthdays. So if you know these fine folks, make sure you wish them a very, very happy birthday or anniversary. Andrew Tisdale is in at 8:05 this morning, and he's going to be talking about everything that you need to know about investing your money, how to have a retirement plan, and maybe your company doesn't have a retirement plan. He can talk to you about having money to live on when you get to retirement age, and he can help you, well, just about anything about handling your money. 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, Andrew, of course, in, as I said, at 8 o'clock. And our cupcake winner is Riley McDowell. Riley McDowell won the cupcake this morning. So congratulations to Riley, the cupcake from the Whistle Stop Bakery. And I believe that they are open this morning. DeVern mentioned you may want to call first and check with them first to make sure that they are open today. But congratulations to Riley McDowell. And for everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful 4th. Be safe. If you're going to be messing with fireworks today, don't. They're very, very dangerous, and they can be illegal. Get the cute little sparklers. That's enough. Leave the fireworks to the people who know what they're doing with them.
Nursery school class. While there, he observed a circle of boys, including his son, talking about their dads. The first child said, "My daddy's a doctor, and he makes a lot of money, and we have a swimming pool." The second child, not to be outdone, replied, "My daddy is a lawyer and he flies to Washington and talks to the president." Child number 3 responded, "My daddy owns a company and we have our own plane." It was now his son's turn. What would he say? For there was no way his son could match the material possessions paraded by the other boys. But without missing a beat, his son said, "Well, my daddy is here," with a